much to avoid the worst. Number 12, snake versus chicken. Watch how this hen protects her chicks from this hungry cobra. The hen guides her chicks away from the dangerous reptile, all the while fending the snake off. She stays between the snake and the chicks to make sure the snake cannot get close to them. The snake slithers away, realizing this mama is not to be messed with. This cobra sticks his head where the hen is covering her eggs, and the hen almost bites the snake's head off. The hen is not intimidated by the snake and remains in the box. This cobra corners a hen and her chicks, but the hen battles the cobra violently until all her chicks can escape. The cobra pursues the chicks, but the hen stands between them and the snake to make sure none of them are swallowed by the reptile. This hen is being attacked by 3 cobras, but it doesn't budge. She pecks at the snakes and momentarily gets up, revealing the chicks, but the snakes don't do much about it. Number 11, badger versus snake. A honey badger deals with a Cape cobra in this manner, tracks it down, kills it, and eats it. Isn't that simple enough to comprehend? This isn't a honey badger, but it is a badger of some kind, most likely an American badger, that has killed a rattlesnake. I suppose badgers are excellent hunters all over the world. Although the mole snake is not venomous, it is a formidable constrictor that can cause agonizing bite wounds that can become lethal if they become infected. Let's watch how the honey badger handles the small snake, as it isn't afraid of snakes. The snake aims for the badger's vulnerable spot, the head. Whereas other animals might flee in search of easier prey, the honey badger approaches the situation as if it were any other, charging in head first no matter what. The snake knows this and attempts to flee, but the honey badger has locked onto its prey and will not give up until it has crushed it. The battle is ended once the badger immobilizes the snake's jaws, and the badger can enjoy his well-earned meal. This badger rushes up to the snake and destroys it in a matter of seconds. When the badger is bitten during the struggle, the venom acts and the badger falls asleep for a few hours, devouring the snake after it wakes up. Number 10, eagle versus snake. Eagles are known as birds of prey for a reason. Watch as this eagle flies over water and effortlessly snatches a snake. How did the eagle know where the snake was? It flies away with the snake held in place by the eagle's formidable talons and heads for the nest. In a park, an eagle lands on a snake and rests on it with its talons, puncturing it. It doesn't appear the snake will be able to fend off the eagle, and the reptile will die slowly. This eagle bites a few chunks of meat out of this snake's body, and while the snake is still moving, it won't be for much longer. Another snake is caught in the talons of a big eagle, and the bird of prey bites the snake a few times while holding it down with force. The snake has its mouth open and looks to be screaming for its mama. Number 9, snake versus turkey. This turkey pulls over to the side of the road to eat what appears to be a snake. The snake isn't quite dead yet, but it won't be long before it is. The turkey appears to be having a good time, and boy is he giving this snake the ride of his life. With a gopher snake, this female received more than she bargained for. The puffed-up male turkey, who couldn't care less about the snake or the female's position, is even funnier. This turkey kills a rattlesnake and begins to eat it in chunks. I had no idea turkeys could kill snakes and loved eating them. Number 8, snake fights meerkat. These meerkat pups are only 5 weeks old and have a long way to go in terms of desert survival. The ground is burnt and the nearest river hasn't run for several years. Finding food is the most difficult task because most of it is hidden beneath the sun-baked earth. It's safe for the pups learning to begin with adults on guard duty, looking for danger and ready to sound the alarm. To begin with, digging is more difficult than it appears. An adult can excavate its own weight every few seconds, but it's easier for a pup to beg and ask the adults to perform the heavy lifting. However, not all the freebies are suitable for a basic supper. When an adult scorpion is discovered, its stinger has already been destroyed, but its pincers are still completely effective. An important African desert skill is learning how to deal with harmful creatures. It's time for a break, and the meerkats are in desperate need of some shade, but the lessons aren't over yet. A young meerkat comes face to face with a Cape cobra. On his own, he's in serious difficulty, but when his family